Trump on trial.
Holding me back, gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that?
Trump has faced trial in New York for defrauding the state, essentially, inflating his own worth and claiming all these bogus loans when he was basically poorer than what he said he was. So, Donald Trump has appeared in New York to face a fraud trial. He's voluntarily appeared in order to debunk a trial that could threaten his business empire, and it's just one of the many trials that he faces in lead up to him running for president. So this is Donald Trump in the courtroom again. Iconic. Remember his mugshot? Became iconic, raised more for his political campaign in one day than any other day in his campaign so far. So what's actually been happening? Let's run through it. Former President Donald Trump has attacked a judge and prosecutor in a day of courtroom drama as he attended the opening of a fraud trial that could threaten his business empire. On entering the room on Monday, dressed in a blue suit, Mr. Trump, who turned up voluntarily, looked ahead as he walked past the prosecutor who brought the case. State's Attorney General Letitia James, sitting in the front row, averted her gaze. Their paths did not cross for the rest of the opening statements as both sides laid down their case. Mr. Trump of the Trump Organization and his children are the defendants in the trial. It's not just Donald Trump, it's his children as well. They are accused of fraud, issuing false financial statements, and conspiracy. It's just PR, darling. It's just PR. He will be president next time, mark my words. Donald Trump, in true Donald Trump fashion, said this.
Used this to run for governor. She failed in her attempt to run for governor. She had virtually no polling. She came back and she said, well, now I'll go back to get Trump again. And this is what we have. It's a scam. It's a sham. Just so you know, my financial statements are phenomenal. They are actually less in terms of the numbers used than the actual net worth.
No matter how powerful you are, no matter how much money you think you may have, no one is above the law. And it is my responsibility and my duty and my job to enforce it. The law is both powerful and fragile. And today in court, we will prove our case.
It's a scam. It's a sham. Just so you know, my financial statements are phenomenal. Mr. Trump added, there was no crime. The crime was against me. What is the actual fraud that he is alleged to have committed? Proceedings began with her team accusing Mr. Trump and his co-defendants of intentionally and persistently committing fraud, which reaped Mr. Trump over $100 million. Last week, Judge Engoron ruled against Mr. Trump in a central claim of the lawsuit, finding that he had overvalued his properties by hundreds of millions of dollars in favourable bank loans. Mr. Trump's lawyers addressed the court shortly afterwards, attacking the New York Attorney General's comments. Alina Habba said Miss James's goals as Attorney General was to go to work, get Trump and go home. She claimed that Mr. Trump did not inflate the value of his assets, including his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. Real estate was malleable, she said, and his properties were Mona Lisas. His properties are Mona Lisas. Okay. Mar-a-Lago would sell for at least $1 billion, she argued. Miss James is seeking damages $250 million, £207 million. And she's also seeking a basically block for Donald Trump to even do business in New York at all. It could threaten his entire business in New York. No business whatsoever in New York. This is just another attempt to foil Donald Trump before he runs for president. It is a politically motivated attack which should never have happened. But on the other hand, all these trials, convictions, indictments, they're doing wonders for his campaign. It's just free press for him. And then he comes in, does his hair a little bit of an iconic pose. He's laughing. Though it is perilous for him at the moment, I do think he will get out of this as president, basically. And we'll be calling him Mr. President again. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It doesn't cost anything for you. And it helps me out tenfold. Thank you for watching the video. Like and share. See you next time. Did you enjoy today's video? Why don't you check out some of my other videos? I've got a video where I regret Brexit. Also, subscribe to the channel over here. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Nothing to say when everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who will stay.